Ha guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriors sign microwave scorer after ringing endorsement. The Golden State Warriors have signed NBA Summer League standout Daquan Plowden to a two-way deal according to ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski. Plowden, who went undrafted in 2022, got a ringing endorsement from the Warriors Summer League coach Anthony Vine after his 19-point explosion in their 90-73 rout of the Phoenix Suns on July 13. He's Plowden shown that he should be in the NBA. Vine told reporters, "I just hugged Santa Cruz Warriors general manager Ian Atkinson for the roster I have. These guys are really showing they're right on the cusp of where they want to be. The way he plays so hard aggressively on both ends, he doesn't take a play off. It's a pleasure as a coach to watch him put himself in a better position." Plowden shot an efficient 8 of 12 from the field, including 3 of 4 from beyond the arc, extending his toward scoring stretch from the California Sea Classic, where he averaged 17 points per game for the undefeated Warriors. 2 days later, Plowden scored 14 points in the Warriors' 92-82 win over the Chicago Bulls. The microwave scorer is averaging 16.6 points, 53.7 FG, 48.13 FG, 70.6 feet, 3.4 rebounds, 1.8 assists and 1.2 blocks in 28.2 minutes in the NBA Summer League for the 5-0 Warriors. Vine was particularly impressed with Plowden's constant movement, a skill that will thrive in the Warrior system under Steve Kerr. Within the flow of the game, if you're going to be a role player at the next level, they're not going to run plays for you. Vine said to have a guy be so efficient and effective without a play being called for him to do the dirty things and the small things, he's showing that he can play a role in the NBA. Plowden was cutting and moving without the ball right from the start. "I feel like the way I eat is within the flow of everything, and tonight we were just flowing," Plowden told reporters. Warriors general manager Mike Dunleavy Jr. was at courtside when the 6'6" caught fire against the Suns. "He's really been impressive," Dunleavy said of Plowden when he graced the broadcast booth with Mark Jones and Doris Burke. "He's a guy we like. He just picks up on things quickly, and obviously he shoots the ball well." Here before Plowden plowed through the NBA Summer League on his way to the much-deserved contract, all he was thinking was playing freely. "I try not to think about it too much. I feel like if it's going to happen, it's going to happen," Plowden told reporters. "It's going to happen from me going out there and showcasing what I can do within the organization and how the organization is ran. I feel like me thinking about that is going to put a lot more pressure on me, and right now I'm just out there playing free, and it happened." Plowden joined Ree and Bate Spencer as the Warriors' two-way players, while they are expected to spend most of the season with the Santa Cruz Warriors in the G League. They are all eligible to be rostered in 50 regular season games. Plowden has real chance to be Warrior next two-way success story. Daquan Plowden digested my question relatively quickly, and his reply indicated he had conducted extensive research on the Warriors. "This is a franchise where I'd fit in as a 3-and-D guy," Plowden said 10 days ago, "essentially with my defense being kind of primary, and then when those shots do find me, that's my opportunity to kind of show I can space the floor a little bit. I can show them that I can shoot the basketball too, so I feel like I fit right in with that type of style of play." This was after Plowden scored 26 points in 24 minutes in Golden State's 105-66 thrashing of the Miami Heat in an NBA Summer League game on July 6 at Chase Center. His team best +41 is not typo. That was Plowden's first game as a Warrior, and the promise visible on that night has been maintained in the 4 games since. No one on the Summer League roster has contributed more to Golden State's 5-0 record. The Warriors have seen enough. They rewarded Plowden on Tuesday with a two-way contract.
CT that he appears capable of fulfilling if not exceeding the 6'6" 2,115 pounds wing has the goods to follow a Golden State trail blazed by the likes of Alphonso McKean 2018 W to Scott Anderson 2021 and Lester Cones 2023, each of whom joined the franchise through a two-way deal before earning standard contracts. Plowden's relentless energy is reminiscent of Toscano Anderson, but he has more bounds and is showing the ability to score in bunches. He exhibits the basketball intellect the Warriors value in a league overrun with athletic wings. Plowden looks like a seamless fit. Furthermore, on a Golden State team that needs athletic and gritty wings, the Philadelphia native can expect to get opportunities to play. Though 5 summer league games, Plowden is averaging 16.7 points on 53.7% shooting from the field, including 48.1% from distance, but it's his defense that could put him on the floor with the Warriors. He can guard multiple positions, which is required to execute a switchable defense. His desire is evident, as is his pride. He considers his offense a bonus that's a plus. He said, "That's something that I've kind of built into and worked my game into, being in different systems and what teams are wanting to see from me. That's a plus, but I think what I really bring is just the intangibles, the things that don't count on the stat sheet on the defensive end." Perseverance has brought Plowden 25 to this point in his career. He spent 5 years at Bowling Green University playing in a program record 154 games and being the first player to produce at least 200 points, 800 rebounds and 100 blocks. Despite the impressive numbers, Plowden was not selected in the 2002 NBA draft and that summer signed Exhibit 10 contract with the New Orleans Pelicans. He spent the past 2 years with G League affiliates of the Pelicans and then the Orlando Magic. Summer league performances are not the real thing. They can, however, offer a glimpse into what a player can contribute. Plowden has been a standout, very much worth the small risk that comes with a two-way contract. Jazz reportedly set preference on young Warriors player they want in market and trade after an initial report on Monday outlining negotiations between the Golden State Warriors and Utah Jazz. The Athletic Shams' Chirania has revealed more on the state of affairs in a potential Lauri Markkanen trade. Chirania had earlier labeled the Warriors the most engaged team for Markkanen in recent weeks, having placed their focus on the 20,123 All-Star after missing out on Paul George just prior to free agency. Next. Now, in an interview with Siri Usk's NBA radio, Chirania has reported that the Jazz are more focused on Brandon Podziemski instead of fellow 21-year-old young talent Jonathan Kuminga. From everything I've been told, the Jazz are more focused on Brandon Podziemski, his inclusion in the deal, all the picks being in the deal, and from the Warriors' perspective, Podi, but not all the picks, and if it's all the picks then there's not going to be Podziemski. Shan Chirania. This revelation comes as little surprise after ESPN's Tim McMahon suggested last week that no deal would likely happen without Podziemski heading to Utah. Much of that could surround the contractual situations of both he and Kuminga, with the latter extension eligible this offseason where he could command in excess of $30 million per season. Podziemski, on the other hand, has 3 years remaining on his incredibly team-friendly rookie contract. Last year's 19th overall pick has been playing for Golden State in Summer League, though it was reported on Monday that he and Tracy Jackson-Davis will both sit out from the team's remaining schedule. Podziemski averaged an impressive 17.3 points, 7.0 rebounds and 5.7 assists in his 3 summer league games, shooting 43.2% from the floor and 4% from three-point range. The franchise's love for Podziemski has been well noted after a rookie year where he briefly replaced Klay Thompson in the starting lineup and earned all-rookie first
first team honors any deal involving Podziemski for Markkanen would also have to include further salary on the Warriors side, most notably in the form of veterans Kevin Looney and or Gary Payton II. And you fan, what do you think of the situation of Lauri Markkanen? Leave your opinion in the comments.